Polygon surface. So polygon is an important graphics primitive. What is polygon? In this way. This is one example. It's a polygon. It is another polygon. So that is meant by polygon. It is important graphics primitive. Using the polygon, we can draw the different images. A polygon is a closed area of image bounded by straight or curved lines and filled with one solid color. So here you can see it is a polygon. There are how many edges? 5 edges are there and filled with some solid color. Since images are two-dimensional, a polygon is closed planar figure. We can say it is a planar figure. A polygon can be defined as an image which consists of a finite ordered set of straight boundaries called the edges. So every polygon consists of a finite order of set of edges. For example, suppose I draw the polygon like this. So here how many edges? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 edges are there. The polygon can also be defined by the order sequence of vertices. This is vertex V1, V2, V3, V4, V5 and V6. Okay, so sequence of vertices which call we corner of the polygons. The edges of the polygon are then obtained by tracing the vertices. Suppose I draw here like this. So by tracing these vertices, I can draw a polygon. When this last vertex meets this first vertex, it is a complete polygon. The edges of the polygon are in the obtained by tracing the vertices. Two consecutive vertices define one edge. So this vertex and this vertex, there is an edge E1. Suppose this is vertex V1, V2, V3, V4 and V5. So this is the edge E1. These consecutive two vertices, edge E2. Between these two consecutive vertices, edge E3, E4 and here we can say edge E5. The polygon can be closed by connecting the last vertex to the first vertex. So this V5 when we connect with this V1, we call it as a closed polygon. So that is the simple definition of polygon. Types of polygons. Normally there are two types of polygons, convex and concave. That is shown here. This is convex, this is the concave. Then non-simple, self-intersecting and with holes. So these are the different types of polygons. Polygons normally we are going to see that is 2D polygon, but 3D polygons are also possible. That is cube. For example, already we have seen in 3D. For example, in this cube, these are the major points. A is the first. So how we represent this cube? How many vertices are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8 vertices are there. V1 to V8. What is the bits of this vertex V1? 0, 0, 0. For this B, 0, 0, 1. X, Y and Z coordinate. Right? It is a 3D cube. Now all these vertices are joined together means this one and this one we call it as edge number E1. So edge number E1 line AB, A joined with B and then vertices are V1 and V2. Similarly E2 with B and C, V2 and V3 vertices. E3 CD, that is E3 vertex V3 and V4. Then DA E4, V1 and V4. So in this way, all the edges, set of 8 edges are 12 edges are there as cube is there. 8 vertices, 12 edges are there, and there are how many faces? For the cube, 6 faces. So this face, it is made by this edge, this edge, this edge, and this edge. Now this one, E1, E2, E3, E4. All these together generate this face number 1, E1, E2, E3 and E4. Then this E3, this one generate this face, this face, this face. How many faces are there? 6 faces are there. That is the representation of polygon in 3D. But now we are going to see here as an example of polygon in 2D only. So next, to start with the algorithms, how to fill the polygon, there are mainly 3 types of algorithms that we are going to see here. Okay, so there are three algorithms: Edgefield algorithm, second one is the Fenchfield algorithm, and third one is the scanline algorithm. One scan by scan line we are going to see the algorithm that is known as edge flag algorithm. So these three algorithms we are going to see how to fill the polygon with the edge of edges. All these algorithms are known as edge fill algorithm. So three algorithms we are going to see here. Simple edge fill algorithm first we will see. Then second one is the fence fill algorithm. And third one is the edge flag algorithm. So these three algorithms now we are going to see how to fill a particular polygon with a color using these three algorithms. So first start with the simple edge fill algorithm. Okay, so first the algorithm, it's a simple algorithm. Only one line statement is there for this algorithm. What is the algorithm for each scan line? Okay, for each scan line intersecting a polygon edge. Means these are the scan lines. For example, suppose this is the polygon shown here with the edges P1, P2, P3, P4. P1 to P2, this is one edge. P2 to P3, second. P3 to P4, P4 to P5, and P5 to again P1. So these are some edges of this polygon. So we call it as a, for example, x1, y1. This is the edge. Now, what is the algorithm for each scan line? So these are the scan lines. This is the 0 scan line. This is the first scan line, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth. These are the scan lines in which actually the particular raster image works according to the scan line. So for each scan line intersecting the polygon edge. So this scan line intersect this polygon edge here. This scan line intersect this polygon edge here. This same scan line intersect this polygon edge here, and this same scan line 5 intersect this polygon edge here. So for each scan line intersecting a polygon edge x1, y1, complement all pixels whose midpoint lie to the right of x1, y1. Complement all pixels who are on the right of x1, y1. So if we consider this x1, y1, whatever the pixel at the right of x1, y1, complement all these pixels. Okay. For that, the pixel should be half or more than half on the right hand side. Means if the pixel is having a background color, then make it the color of polygon. Okay, and fill with it. And if it is already in the polygon color, fill color, then make it background color. Means if we consider here the white and the red color. Okay, the polygon is in red color and background is in white color. So here means if the pixel is having, here we need to complement. Complement means what? If the pixel is in background color, fill it with the polygon color. If the pixel is in polygon color, fill it with the background color. Means if the pixel, that particular pixel, suppose this is pixel. This pixel is background color, then fill it with the polygon color. This pixel with the polygon color, fill it with the background color, that is white. So in this way, this algorithm works. The algorithm is applied to each polygon edge individually. You start apply for each edge, means this edge, then this edge, then this edge, then this edge, in this way. The order in which these edges are considered not important. Okay, the person who are applying this algorithm can use any order of these edges, not necessary to follow a particular order. See once again, for each scan line intersecting a polygon edge at x1, y1, complement all pixels whose are right, complete only those pixels whose lies on the right of x1, y1. Means complement means if it is in background color, convert it into the polygon color. If it is in polygon color, convert it into the background color. Means here shown. Suppose we consider this PQ. All the pixels to the right of PQ are complemented. Now see it with example. Then it becomes very simple to understand. Now pixels. There are some pixels that are half inside and half outside the polygon. If there are some pixels who are half inside and half outside the polygon. For example, this is the pixel which is half inside the polygon. Suppose this is our polygon. So this pixel is half inside the polygon and half outside the polygon. So in that case, the H-fill algorithm activates them only if inside of the polygon lies to the left of the center of the pixel. Inside of the polygon lies to the left of the center of the pixel. Means suppose this is the pixel here which is half inside and half outside the polygon. Then in that case the H-fill algorithm activate it. Activate means make its complement. Make its complement only if inside of the polygon lies to the left of the center of the pixel. So where this pixel, it is on the left side. So this pixel is activated. Activated means make its complement. And in this case, what happens? Suppose this is like this pixel. What is it? The half of the pixel, the inside part is right of the scan line or that center of the pixel. So in that case, that is not activated. Whatever the previous color, it is kept as it is. Once again, if the pixel is half inside and half outside the polygon, the H-fill algorithm activates them only if inside the polygon is to the left of the center of the pixel. If inside is to the right, this is at the right, so it is not activated. Not activated means kept as it is, not perform any action on that pixel. Now see it with example. So we are considering this polygon here with the edges P1, P2, P1 to P2 is the edge, P2 to P3, P3 to P4, P4 to P5 and P5 to P6. So this polygon we are going to fill it. Fill it means inside we are going to give some color. Outside we consider white color, inside we consider a red color or we consider another blue color so that it's simple for us to understand. So first we start with the edge P2, P3. First we start with the edge P2, P3. Where is the P2, P3? This to this one. Means here we are going to consider this edge. What is the algorithm? In the algorithm, it is given that which are on the right hand side of the edge, all are complemented. Which are on the right hand side of this are all are complemented. So here these all pixels are considered. These all pixels are considered which are on the right side of that intersecting edge. Okay, so this edge we are considering. So these pixels are only considering complement it. Complement all these pixels. Means what? Complement means convert or background color to foreground color or polygon color to background color. Now here all are in the background color white. Means complement means make it the polygon color. So suppose I want to give the polygon color as a blue. So make it blue. All these. Okay. So that is about the line P2, P3. Now we move towards the next one. Now we are going to consider the line P3, P4. What is this line? P3, P3 to P4. So this is P4. So for this line we are going to consider. So these pixels are considered now on the right hand side of this line P3, P4. Now we consider only these pixels and make the complement which are on the right hand side. So to make the complement which are on the right hand side, see here. So which are on the right hand side, these are in the blue color. Okay. Now these what happens? These now becomes in white color. Why? Because these are complemented. And these three are white color, background color. So it is, these remains as it is. Okay. Now what about these three? Whether these are inside of the polygon lies to the left or right, these 3 pixels, half of the polygon and inside half, outside half of the polygon. So whether we need to activate it, whether we need to complement it depends upon whether these are lies to the left of this center. If these are lies to the right, we are not going to perform anything. Whether it is on the left, no, these are not on the left. These are on the right side. These pixels are on the right side, and that's why these are not activated, not doing anything, remains as it is. So that is about the line P3, P4. Now the next one. Next we consider the line P4, P5. So this is our line P4, P5. Now whatever on the right hand side of P4, P5, we are going to consider these pixels. We are going to consider these pixels. So while considering these pixels, make all these are complement. Okay. Make all or make it complement. Now what happens with these pixels? These are white here. Now again it becomes blue. Then these all are in white, which becomes blue. Polygon color. Then these all are white. This becomes blue. Okay. And these two, these three, sorry, 1, 2, 3. These are in blue color. Now it becomes white. Complement it. Now after this we move towards the last line. Okay. So the last line, this one. That is P1, P5. So for P1, P5, consider all these pixels on the right hand side. Consider all these pixels on the right hand side and complement it. Okay, complement it. So here again we make the complement of this. All these. So these all are blue becomes white. So you can observe this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and all these are which are already blue become white. Now the next one. Actually blue. Okay. So all this becomes white, and whatever the white, this one, this one, this one, this one, all these are white. These all becomes blue here. These all becomes blue. And you can observe here the polygon is filled with the blue color. The entire polygon is filled with the blue color in this way. See, once again I am repeating this one. Here we start with the edge by edge, and that's why it is known as the edge fill algorithm. So first we start with this edge P2 to P3 and complement all the pixels which are right on the right hand side. So complement all these pictures which are from background to polygon color. Then we go for P3 and P4 line. Then for this one complement all the pixels. So this remains as it is. These are blue becomes white and this white are becomes blue. After that, the next we are going to consider this line, and that's why complement all the pixels which are on the right hand side. So here these 6 white pixels are become now here blue. Along with that, this entire line becomes blue and all these pixels become blue. And at the end we consider this line. So all the right hand side are complemented. So to complement it, this entire one is complemented. This part is complemented. So whatever the blue becomes white here, and whatever the white here becomes blue here, and you can see the this polygon is filled with the blue color. You can see the polygon is filled with the blue color. Now the disadvantage is that here this pixel is half of this polygon, right, inside, and half of the outside of the polygon. So here this is the, we can say, error rate. Correct? Half of the pixel we need to color, but it color the entire pixel. And these pixels are not colored. Half of the pixels are not colored. So this is one advantage. Disadvantage of this one, that some of the pixels, half of the pixels remains uncolored even if they are inside the polygon, and some of the pixels are colored even if they are outside the polygon. That is one disadvantage. Another disadvantage of this is that some of the pixels are immediately activated. For example, this pixel is here, first becomes blue, then becomes white, again becomes blue. Correct? This pixel, you can observe some of the pixels are activated many times or scanned many times. These pixels 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So these are becomes blue here, then here becomes white, again becomes blue, again become white. So these pixels are activated 4 times. So in this way, there are some pixels which are activated more times, which is time consuming and also the costly. That is one of the disadvantage of this simple H-fill algorithm. So for complex, disadvantages are, for complex picture, each individual pixel is addressed many times, so requires more time or time consuming. Hence, algorithm is limited by input-output consideration. It's limited by the number of edges. We complement all pixels whose midpoint lie to the RHS of the edge. This means that even unwanted pixels are being visited. That already I told that. Some of the pixels, half of the pixels which are inside are remains background color, or some of the pixels which are outside become the polygon color. So unwanted pixels are also visited and the colored. So that are the disadvantages of H-fill algorithm. Now we move towards the next one, that is fence-fill algorithm. The disadvantage, to remove the disadvantage of H-fill algorithm, that the number of pixels addressed by the H-fill algorithm is reduced by the fence-fill algorithm. So many pixels are there that are visited many times. To avoid this, we use the fence-fill algorithm. So in the fence-fill algorithm, the first concept used that here one fence is used. You can observe here this side is known as a fence. Means it divides the polygon into two parts. This fence, this we call the right part, and this we call the left part. It divides the polygon into two parts, right part and left part. So that fence is used here. For what is the algorithm? Again, the algorithm is simple, only two-line algorithm it is. For each scan line intersecting the polygon edge, for each scan line 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. For each scan line intersecting the polygon edge, it is intersecting here. If the intersection is to the left of the fence, if the intersection is to the left of the fence, complement all the pixels having the midpoint to the right of the intersection of the scan line, if on the right side, and to the left of the fence. Complement all the pixels having a midpoint to the right of the intersection of this scan line and left of the fence. So complement all these pixels which are on the left of the fence and right of the scan line. If we consider this scan line, then the second, if the intersection is to the right of the fence, the intersection is to the right of the fence, then Complement all pixels having a midpoint to the left of the intersection and right of the face. So complement all the midpoints who to the left of the intersection of the scan line and to the right of the face. So complement all these pixels. So these two simple equations or the lines are used here as a fence algorithm or fence field algorithm. So see it with the example. The same example we are going to see here. Okay, so pixels that hop inside, hop outside the polygon, H-field algorithm, sorry, fence field algorithm activate them only if inside the polygon lies to the right of the center of the pixel. So we will see it with example. So this example we are going to consider here. In this example, again the same polygon is used here, only we use here fence, extra line fence which divided into two parts. Now start with the same P2 and P3 line. P2 and P3 line. This is P2 and this is P3. What is the algorithm? If the intersecting line, this edge, is to the right of fence, it is to the right of fence, then complement all the pixels whose midpoint lies to the left of the intersection and right of the fence. Left of the intersection and right of the fence. So complement all these pixels. So complement all these pixels. So suppose we consider a green color. Complement all these pixels. Whatever background color, if it is, make it polygon color. If polygon color, then make it background color. So in this way, fill it. Complement it. That is about P2, P3. Again, I am repeating. If the intersecting line is right of this fence, then complement all the pixels which are left to the intersecting line and right of the fence. So we complement all these intersecting or the pixels. Now we move towards the next. The line P3 and P4. Where it is? It is P3, is P4. Line P3 and P4. Now here again the same. We need to consider this part only now. Why? This left of this line and right of the fence. Complement all these which are right of the fence and left of this line P3 and P4. So we complement it. Complement means if it is a background color, make it polygon color. If it is a polygon color, make it background color. Here, now those who are half inside and half who are half pulls, if inside of the polygon rise to the right, then activate it or complement it. And that's why these three are also complemented. Why? Because half of inside is half of its point is lies to the inside of the polygon, right of the point. So these three are activated here. Means complement it. So back it all these are complemented to the background color white, and these are remains as it is. That remains as it is. Okay. Now, after this, we move toward the next line. The next line is P4, P5. P4, P5. Now, what is it? It is on the left side of the fence. This line is on the left side of the fence. So, complement all the pixels whose midpoint lies to the right of this intersection line and left of the fence. So, we need to consider this portion only. Now, complement all these are here. So, this portion we are going to consider, correct? This one. Complement is all are white, correct? So, we see this one. All are white. So, we need to make it. So, this is becomes the green. All the pixels we need to color with the polygon color. Complement it. This remains as it is. Remains as it is. So you can observe here the number of pixels visited is less than the simple edge fill algorithm. Okay. So it is complemented. Now these pixels, these are not activated. Why? Because the inside part is left of the intersection line. Inside of the polygon lies to the left of the intersection. So these are not activated. Remain as it is. Only these pixels are complemented with the polygon color. Now we move towards the next line, that is remaining this one, P1 to P5. P1 to P5. Which lies on the left of the fence. Which lies on the left of the fence. So the portion between these all are complemented. The portion between these all are complemented. All the pixels which are right of this P1, P5 and left of this P1, P5 and left of this polygon all are complemented. So here complement all these. So here it is, see, here it is white. Here all these are white. All these becomes green here. These are already green, not visited. Okay. So in this way, and all these are green color. These are complemented here as a white color. So at the end, you can observe that the particular polygon is filled. And the disadvantage of the previous simple edge fill, that a particular pixel is visited more than once, it is not here. Why? Because you can observe that this pixel is only visited once. All these are visited only once. These all are visited only once. These all are visited only once. There are very less pixels which are visited more than one time. So this disadvantage is avoided here. But here again the same disadvantage, we can see that some of the pixels which are inside the polygon, these are not colored with the polygon. And some of the pixels whose half of the part lies outside the polygon also colored with the polygon. That is again one disadvantage, and that is always there in most of the algorithms, disadvantage.